Yeah. Yeah. You guys are the first company that actually came through on any of the things that you talked about doing. Um, Everyone else we've dealt with has been, um, they tell us they're going to do what you're doing. And then after the first month, they say, well, it takes 3 to 6 months to get it going. And then after the second month, they say, well, not yet. Just keep paying us. And it just goes the same. You're the first one that I'm like, no, look, we're getting leads. We're booking meetings, and it's not just us that are doing it. It's the company that we're paying to do it, doing their job. So we're very happy about that.
Yeah, I really appreciate you saying that. And I'm sure you've noticed on our website and YouTube channel, we have a lot of videos of guys that we do work with. Do you mind if I, like, it's up to you, but I'd love to kind of just take like 1 or 2 minutes, just kind of ask you about your experience and, if you're open to it. And then it would really help us just improve like our credibility and hopefully help other people find the right service. If you're not, would you be open to doing that?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, well, cool. I mean, in that case, then, Robert, Ryan, could you just kind of tell me a little bit about your company, your backstory, like how you even got into bathroom modeling in the first place? Like, what kind of got you into this?
Go ahead.
So we were both remodeling for different companies. We were subcontractors, and we would see each other every morning, talk, and then we would just kind of notice that they would kind of shortcut on some things, and they would just cut corners, and we didn't like that. So we kind of got together and we're like, let's give people a good product at a good price.
So it's just about seeing other subs doing it incorrectly, because the contracting is kind of a sketchy industry, right? There's a lot of people that don't do it correctly, right? It's one of the
yeah.
So,
especially in the 1 day bath world, where it's all run by subcontractors. That's who's putting everything in, and the companies that are running that whole thing, they don't know how the bath should go in, and they don't care. They just want to get paid, and they want to put in as fast as possible. So when that subcontractor cuts corners, it doesn't matter to them. But the customer is the one that spent all that money. Now they're left with an inferior product. So our whole thought was, hey, let's offer them the right product, and let's offer it at the right price, and just do things the right way. And that's where we came into being.
yeah. And what kind of like what types of marketing services were you using before you ended up finding us? Like, what prompted you to reach out in the first place?
We were using a company doing ads on Google. They brought us one lead. Then we switched to another company. And after 2 months, they brought us another lead. And after another 2 months, they brought us one more lead. And everybody's just kind of failed at it. So the only thing that was working for us was Google Local Services, which is it was patchy. We'd get some good leads, we'd get some bad leads, which was okay. You're going to get that no matter what. But we want to increase our volume. We want to grow. And the only way to do that is by advertising and getting a lot of leads. So we were both looking around for systems that would work for us. And we found Quote Magnet. We said, you know what, let's give it a shot. They've got a guarantee. The only thing we would be out is our advertising dollars. So let's try it and see what happens. And so we decided to, and you brought us more leads in the first 10 days than anyone else has brought us in 6 months. Selling into people and trying to work through, hey, these are the products, this is what sets us apart. And it's good. We just want it to keep going, and we want more leads because we want to get to growth this year.
Yeah, I really appreciate you saying that. And I'm sure that when we did have our initial conversation, or you signed to speak with us, I mean, you're probably like reasonably very skeptical. You had this conversation. I didn't know that this Google company that you worked for 5 months only got you 2 leads in that whole time, which for me was like, I was like, wow, yeah. Like we hear that all the time, right? So if you were kind of in that moment again when you did decide to like sign up, I'm sure you are kind of taking a leap of faith, right? You're like, what's going to be any different this time? Is there anything that you would say to a contractor that's kind of on the fence, they're considering us versus somebody that, there's a lot of options out there. I guess, like, what would you say to them in that moment?
I mean, I would say the first thing is sign up, because the only thing you're going to be out is your ad spend. You've got a guarantee. So if you go 3 months and you go, you know what, I only got a couple of leads, get your refund then. Go away then. But that's not how it's going to work. For us, it was a giant jump in the amount of leads that came through. I mean, honestly, like 3 leads would have been a giant jump for us, but I think we had like 10 or 12, something like that, in 10 days. And this just started. So we're ready to double our ad budget and just keep this going through. There are people looking for exactly what we do. They want bathroom remodels. Some of the people want 1 day bathroom remodels, that's right in our wheelhouse. That's what we do. So I would say just try it out. Get in there and try it out. Try your 3-month program and see your leads come in then.
Yeah, well, I'm really excited to see how this unfolds. We're only 10 days in, and
Yeah.
we're constantly improving our product. We just launched that sales academy that I hope you guys really enjoy. It's going to help you convert more inside the home.
All right.
And like, what's kind of in store for you? Like, where do you kind of see yourself, like as you're growing? Like, what's kind of the plan for the next, 3, 4, 5 months?
Well, this is our first year. We set our goal for this year is we want to break $1 million in our first year. If we continue with the path we're on right now, we will do so. So that's really what we're shooting for. We hit our goal for May. We wanted to have our first month breaking $100,000 in sales. We hit, I think, 147,000. So that was fantastic. Our goal this month is to break 200,000, and it'll keep growing from there. So we see ourselves just growing. We know all the best people in this business, so we're ready to bring them in as we grow, and we're ready to grow with it and just keep doing this, offering a great product at a great price, installed the right way.
Yeah, well, I'm super excited to see that unfold. Right, we maybe we'll have a check-in and see like how much you've converted at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for taking time out.
Okay, all right.